Okay, Leo, this is your reading for signs of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're looking at love. Let's see what we've got for you for the next month. I won't be here again until January, so you could call this your end of year reading. It won't resonate with every Leo out there. Just take what bits do. Feel free to check out your other placements. I'm going to be here for about 15 minutes, trying to keep these brief so I can get through them. We're going to look at past energies, present, see what the outcome is, throw some clarifiers. So if you are dealing with somebody, it may come up. If not, we'll see if anyone is heading towards you. Okay, Leo, one final shuffle and we are off. Thank you. Could be dealing with an earth sign. A lot of major arcanas coming out, a lot of queens. You could be the... it doesn't really matter in gender, we should say, but because I don't really do gender, but I'm just saying you could be the more feminine energy as opposed to the masculine. A relationship here in the past that you hung on to too tightly. What I'm getting though is it had to end. Why? Why? Did you know that this relationship was going sour? A relationship was going sour. Did you hold on too long? Thinking about this person though, you did a lot of... This is strange because it's past. Did you express yourself enough? I don't think you did. I think you kept your feelings hidden. I don't know if this is talking about a relationship that you knew needed to end and you didn't have the courage to go ahead and do it, but you thought about it. You didn't express yourself, which is not like a Leo thing really. It could also be the person that you're dealing with might have not expressed themselves. You know, energies can flip, but somebody knew this relationship was bad. Yeah, we've got the Tower card here on the Four of Pentacles. So basically, you fed this relationship. I'm going to say it's you, it's in your energy. You fed this dying relationship. You kept feeding until basically it came crashing down. It did. In the past energies, it came crashing down. Why do you want to give another go to it though? Why do you want to feed a relationship that hasn't got the legs, that isn't worth it? Because basically Queen of Pentacles, crossing that is the Ace of Wands. You want to reach out to somebody. You want to reach out to this person. So obviously there's been a disconnect. It broke down. A relationship broke down. You want to give it a go, but you know that it should have ended. So why do you want to feed it? Why do you want to feed it? We've got the King of Wands. Is it like you didn't put enough effort in the first place and now you want another go? You want a second chance? That's what I'm getting. You want a second chance. Let's throw some clarifiers on this. You want a second chance. What can you tell me? Ace of Wands on the spread here for my Leo. Ace of Wands. Thank you. Challenge is not giving up. Not giving up. So you don't want to give up on this relationship. King of Wands on the spread here for my Leo. A lot of fiery energy. It could be you. Obviously, you're a fire sign. There's something that's keeping you attached to this person. There's something that's keeping you attached to this person. What is it? What is it? Let's see if we can find out. Why are you attached? Why are you not walking away? Why are you not walking away? Some of you, this is all you've known. This could have been going on for a while. You don't know how to be single. You don't know how to be yourself. You don't, and I'm going to have to be blunt here, especially with the Hermit card, could be dealing with the Virgo. It's Virgo energy, you know. some of you might not have a lot of friends around you and you're feeling a little bit isolated. So the only way to not feel isolated is to go ahead and reach out to your person to see if they'll come back, because you don't want to be on your own. Again, a lot of you might not resonate with that, but that's a message for somebody. Interesting. Why did this break down? Why did this break down? Why did this relationship break down? It was going well. Could be Gemini that you were connecting with. Somebody broke down. Somebody spoke the truth. Somebody was too opinionated. It's really strange because you were good together when it was good. You were really good together. It gelled, it went, you had a great relationship, but somebody was very, very opinionated. And it could have entered the relationship. They could have said some harsh things. There could have been something that somebody was hiding and the truth came out. Clarifiers, what can you tell me? Ace of Swords on the deck here. Why did this happen? Interesting. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody that liked to get their opinion out there, liked to make the decisions, liked to take control, really. They like to control the relationship. You were the hermit. They were the standing, deciding everything. They were very, very opinionated. 10 of Wands on the spread before we look at current. A lot of air energy. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We've also got Virgo here. We've also got Earth. We've got a bit of everything, to be honest with you. Gemini twice. Interesting. Could be Libra again. I've said that, haven't I? Okay, I'm going to say something quite direct that I'm going to have to say because it's coming to my mind. The reason why this relationship broke down, possibly because someone was quite opinionated. You felt that you couldn't breathe, but also there was something that they were hanging on to as well, and it wasn't you. I don't know if it's another person. They could have had something that they weren't cutting out of the life that affected the relationship. Interesting. Interesting. One more on that, because that's... Two of Pentacles. They could have had somebody in the background. I don't want these third party energy stories. It's horrendous. It's not that. It's not as deep as that. But the reason why it broke down is somebody could have had someone, I'm not going to go down and say they were cheating and all this, because it's not that. There's somebody lingering in the background that they were tied to. I don't know if it was a previous relationship that they couldn't let go of, a previous marriage they couldn't let go of, somebody else, and that's what broke down your relationship. I think you give them the ultimatum and they were like, no, I'm not getting rid of that person, or no. But whatever it was, that this other person, in whatever form, they had an impact on this relationship. And it, as a result of your person not cutting them out and not telling them to F off, basically, it broke down your relationships. Some of them could have for some of you, Your person could have chose somebody else. I'm not getting that majorly heavily though. I'm getting that there's just this other person lingering in the background, like it could have been an ex of theirs that interfered or something like that. An ex or a friend that interfered, and it impacted your relationship. Okay, current energies, what can you tell me? It's interesting that your cards come out, but it's come out in the reverse, as you know. Leo energy, strength card represented by the strength card, amongst others. Wheel of Fortune is my card for the ending. Queen of Swords. You want to say some things to this person that you wish you'd been braver. You wish you had been braver. You wish that you'd said all these things. Maybe you wished that you'd been more forceful for them to get rid of this other person in the background. You're kind of doing that wanted to come out twice. You're kind of doing that what if, why have I done this? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I? Some of you might have the chance to. I get that this relationship, if basically current energies, we know in the past it's broken down, there's a disconnect. It isn't going to get any better. Sorry to have to say that. You feel left out. This person's still connecting, still got this other person in the background that they are still dealing with. You wish that you'd confronted this. You wish you'd done something about it. You've been a bit more forceful, especially with the Queen of Swords. Will you get the chance? Will you get the chance? You just feel left out. You still feel you've gone from hermit mode to Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. You put the effort in, you thought. You still can't walk away from this person though. So what's keeping you wanting this person? You know that their energy is not wholly into you. Their energy's split. Because they're doing whatever, you know, they're not doing whatever, but they're engaging with others. Might not be romantically, it could be friendship or it could be something else, but they're not putting 100% effort into you. Yeah, do you know what it could actually be? This person could drink a lot, go out with friends, drink a lot. You feel left out. Maybe you don't get invited. Maybe you don't know what they're up to when they go out. Maybe they have kind of like this mad social life that doesn't include you. I just get that this relationship's not coming together or ended. It might feel like it's ended. Well, we've got the Tower card and we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think that you're together with this person, but they're around you. I don't get that you're with this person. I think you've broken up. I think this person's still continuing. They might act like they're single. I'm not getting any heavy third party like they're engaging in others. I'm not getting that. I'm just getting that whatever they are doing is not, it's not reflecting them being in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship. You're thinking about the bad times with this person as opposed to the good times, but you still connect. What? Right, okay. I need to know what keeps you connected to this person. What keeps you connected to this person? They're still around you because showing up as the Knight of Cups. It's a slow moving energy, so the Death card. Okay. You're not letting them go. It's kind of going off this read, isn't it? It's like, ugh. Okay. We're going to look at, you're married to this, right, really, really crazy. Some of you could be married to this person. Because I've got my card for marriage. That's why you might not yet be divorced. You might have just separated. It could be separated on a temporary basis. They're going out, living it up like they're single. You're still connecting to them because you're married. You want to give this another go, but part of you doesn't want the past to repeat itself. Unfortunately, it is, because this person at this moment in time isn't changing, isn't putting any effort into changing. I'm sorry to say that if you gave this person another chance, then they would just repeat the cycle. Wheel of Fortune, it's just a whole lot of a cycle. So you're looking like you're walking away. The trouble is you're kind of classed as a bit of a hermit, because I think you've been with this person for quite some time. You might have not got any, say, you might not got any friends, or you might have just put your energy solely into this relationship and kind of blocking other people out. You feel a little bit alone. You feel a little bit alone. You feel left out, alone, in the dark is what I've got as well. Yeah. Okay. So we got to the bottom of it eventually. But I'm just going to have a look at an outcome before we close it off. Okay. Outcome for these two. It's going to happen in the next month or so. They're not changing. The thing is, you're not changing either. That's good. Never change yourself, but they're not changing. So their ways will continue. They're drinking, they're going out, they're having fun, they're meeting. I'm not going to say meeting others, because I'm not getting a heavy that they're connecting with others, but I just think it's a friendship. They've got somebody in the background, but it could be, now I've read deeper into it, it could be a group of people in the background that have an influence on your relationship. They might have an opinion. They might be saying, oh, don't do this, come out with us, don't go back, or whatever. They're interfering. You've got a bit of an interference going on. Interference. I think you're going to give them an ultimatum, because I can see, and we're reading for future energy as the outcome, I can see you getting a little bit wound up, well, a lot wound up, and enough is enough, basically. This might break, it might be like the straw that breaks the camel's back. Yeah, I keep getting a lot of marriages, connections. They're going to want to come back and work on this with you. But are they changing? That's the trouble. Do you let them in? Three of Pentacles. Strength card. You're going to let them back in. You are. Well, we can't tell you what to do. You're definitely going to consider letting them back in, though. You're going to consider going back. The trouble is you haven't broke the cycle, because this person hasn't changed. This person hasn't changed. Do you know what? Some of you, they might tell you that they have, but they might be like, oh, I've changed. I'm not going to go out anymore. I'm not going to do this. It's all about me and you. It's a bluff. They haven't. The Four of Pentacles, my sign for not letting go. But it's also crossing a bit of their energy, which means that they're not going to stop I don't want to say the boozing, I don't know why. So some of you could be dealing with someone that has kind of like them toxic traits, where they might drink a little bit too much, that kind of thing. Yeah. Do you give this person another chance? I think you do, judging by the cards coming out to cross the Three of Pentacles. But let's just be firm on that. Let's see what the answer is. You give this person another chance. And read into it. One more shuffle. Interesting. Cards are falling about everywhere. 7 of Cups. I had a lot of reversals then. 7 of Cups. And the reverse. It's not going to be good though. That's my card for cards, especially in the reverse, that things are not going to get any better. I'm sorry to say, it's such a negative read. What is it with these negative reads? You see, you want in your mind here, it's like your head over your heart. In your mind, you have an ideal picture in your mind of how you want this relationship to go. You've got it all planned out in your mind. The trouble is, the idea isn't matching the reality. The reality is that this person's not going to change. You are not going to be able to change them. But you're willing to accept that because in your mind you're like, yeah, I can. It'll change. You keep telling yourself these good things. But really the reality is, no, you're not going to change this person. It's nice to think like that. It's nice to think that we can change people, but sometimes we just can't. The trouble is, I don't see you giving them up. I see them slowly coming back to try and work on this with you. With the promises, maybe that things will be different, but they're not. You find the strength to accept this person back, because really you haven't really let go. You've never really let go of this person in your heart and especially in your mind. You want this relationship to flourish, to go places. So you're kind of accepting them back. And it doesn't really matter what they're putting you through. You would rather be with them than rather be alone, is what I'm getting. That's what I've got for you. I'm going to leave it there because I could have said too much, could have overstepped the mark. But yeah, that's what I got for you.